Hello guys, welcome to part 2 of What If Qui Turned Good. Today we're going to be wrapping up the Namus saga. So alright, let's get into it. Boom. Qui and Vegeta see Gohan and Krillin struggling with Goldo. So Qui just blasts Goldo, which weakens him a lot, almost to the point of death. Gohan and Krillin are able to move again and fly away. He's chilling out for a minute as they were just in an intense battle with Goldo, taking deep breaths. Then Vegeta cuts off Goldo's head and laughs before blasting him into oblivion. Then Vegeta looks at Raccoon and tells him that he is the legendary Super Saiyan. Raccoon would say something along the lines, "There's no way, Vegeta. You're pretty dumb." Before Vegeta charges at him. Let's say that they've been fighting for about an hour now. Kui is laying on the ground, almost lifeless. Rikuma is just holding Vegeta by the neck, just slapping him. Gohan and Krillin. Well, Krillin is beat to almost a pulp. Is laying there on the ground with Kui, and Gohan is pretty bruised up too, but super angry at the fact that his friends are really hurt. He attacks Raccoon, catching him off guard, so Raccoon is actually injured by this. Raccoon is pissed off that this little brat dared to hurt him, so he grabs him and kicks him in the neck. Just then, Goku would arrive onto the scene to see Gohan's body fly onto the ground, and everyone he knows on the ground. Goku would be enraged at the fact that everyone that he knows is hurt and beat up by this brute, so Goku would get into a fighting stance that he did to Vegeta on Earth and rush at Raccoon, hitting him with one elbow, and Raccoon lays on the ground. Goku leaves Raccoon laying there like a buffoon while he walks over to Kui and Vegeta. He asks Vegeta if this is his friend, but Vegeta says no before passing out. Just then, Kui would have saw everything and introduced himself to Goku and told him about him and Vegeta's rivalry and history. Goku would thank Kui for helping look after his son and stuff like that before um Goku looks at Jason Birder. Kui asks if he could join him in the fight, and Goku accepts. So right now, Kui and Goku are fighting Jason Birder, and I think Goku would take Birder, and Kui would take Jace, the Red Magma. So then, there, Goku and Kui and Jason Birder line up before starting the battle. Goku absolutely demolishes freaking Birder, while Kui is having not a lot of trouble with Jace, but just a little bit. But finally, Kui just hits a energy wave right on Jace, which sends him to the ground. Right when Kui's about to kill him, Goku stops him, telling him that it's not worth it. He can't fight anymore. Kui is shocked. A Saiyan wants to spare someone? He can't believe it. But eventually, Kui lets Jason Birder just fly off. Well, not really. Birder's kind of just knocked out while Jace is carrying him away. Oh yeah, Raccoon isn't dead either. So they just leave him though. Kui suggests to take Goku to the healing tanks. He says, "It's no problem, pal. I would do anything for a friend." Goku kinda gets weird vibes why Kui said it like that, but he doesn't really mind. And so, Goku puts, well, Kui puts Goku and Vegeta in healing tanks. Vegeta, though, he only takes 5 minutes before he gets out forcefully. And Krillin and Gohan, they get their battle suits. And now they all go to summon the dragon. So Vegeta takes his nap, catching some Z's. Anyway, Kui sees this as a perfect opportunity. So Kui grabs Gohan and Krillin. He says, "Listen here, why shouldn't I kill you two right now? Just take my immortality and be the best, the strongest in the universe." But then he said, "You know what, if I was immortal, it wouldn't be that fun, you runts." Gohan and Krillin make a deal with him. If they get their wishes, he can get his. He says, "Okay then." But Gohan and Krillin know that there's a password that he doesn't know. They find Dende and they go to the Dragon Balls. They make their wish. But in this timeline, the Dragon Balls have four wishes, so they're able to wish back two of their friends. And so basically, they end up wishing back Piccolo and Tien. Yamcha and Chaozu need to stay back for Zangief's trade because they Piccolo would get there before Tien. But on his way, he sees a almost dead Namekian warrior, Nail. But Nail is not as injured as he was because in this story he was stronger, was able to at least slow down Lord Frieza longer. So basically, Piccolo picks up Nail and heads to his friends, aka Gohan. So beaten up Nail goes to Dende. Dende heals him, and now Nail is ready to fight again. But there's no fight right now, as the dragon was just wished on, and Guru died. Kui is angered that he didn't get his wish, and right when he looks like he's about to kill Gohan and Krillin, you hear a scream. Vegeta is awakened by the scream to see Frieza, and so is everyone else. Kui is trembling in fear to see his master Frieza. Frieza would look pissed. "You stole my wish. For that you all shall die," Frieza says, before aiming his finger right at Kui, shooting a death beam. Kui just manages to dodge thanks to Vegeta knocking him out the way. Vegeta yells that he is a legendary Super Saiyan, and Vegeta and Frieza start going at it. Vegeta is able to way overpower Frieza since he's stronger in this timeline, and Kui is basically as strong as Vegeta. So right now, they are just demolishing Frieza to the point where, at some time, they even think he's dead. But Frieza, while he's getting overwhelmed, he's able to shoot a death beam right at Vegeta, but Vegeta blocks it and says, "Is that all you can do, Frieza?" Frieza screams, "This can't be happening. You monkeys can't be beating me." And Kui punches him in the face. Frieza transformed to his second form. And with Queen Vegeta there, I think they would probably be able to hold him off, but not as well because his power would still be just skyrocketing. And eventually, he would, Krillin, where he put his horn through him, and yeah. And Gohan would get mad again and beat him up a lot. And let's say this time, since Gohan is stronger, did more damage to Frieza, but still not enough to kill him. Frieza shoots a Frieza shoots an energy wave right at Gohan that is blocked by the newly healed Krillin. "So that Namekian is healing you?" Frieza says. Krillin said, "Shut up," and charges at Frieza. Now Piccolo and Nail joined in, doing a lot of damage to second form Frieza since they're both around there. Third form Frieza's here. After Dende heals Piccolo and everyone else again, Frieza transformed into his third form, and shoots a death beam at Dende. Everybody thinks Dende is dead, but he's not, but nobody knows that. Nail is angered by this and goes rushing at third form Frieza, but is quickly disposed of. So, Not so far away, the group hears, "So, brother, you haven't disposed of this measly planet yet? I'll just be leaving. I don't know why Father sent me here with you. Besides, you can have this half of the galaxy." Ugh, so disgusting. You can't even handle these imbeciles, these maggots. I'm so disgraced to call you my brother, before the mysterious figure gets on the ship and leaves. Just then they hear a scream. It's Tien charging at Frieza! Just then Tien just brutally assaults Frieza, kicking the everlasting hell out of him. In fact, Tien is doing so much damage that everyone is shocked. Frieza's lying there on the ground saying this can't be. Tien says I've trained hard every single day. Every single day I was in that damn hell with King Kai training. Now I get to take my anger out on you. And then straight away Tien, once again, just starts wailing on Frieza. Frieza is screaming in pain. Right then, Frieza though, he can feel that he's gonna lose. So he raises his power to max power at third form. Right now he's about even with Tien at full power third form. And him and Tien are just trading blows like Piccolo in second form Frieza in the original. Tien screams solar flare before blinding third form Frieza. Then, out of nowhere, everyone hears Kui scream. He screams at Frieza that he's tired of coming second place to Zarbon and Dodoria and all his other men. Kui says he is the best before showing his true power. Then Kui lets out a giant red energy wave, which leaves nothing but pure dust as he screams that he's number one and will beat everyone. All that's left right now is just dust. And Kui standing there looking over his shoulder at Vegeta, laughing, claiming that he was no Super Saiyan after all. This angers Vegeta and he charges at him, but before he can even hit Kui, they hear something terrible. Just then, they find third form Frieza all beaten up, bruised and bloody, walking out. He shoots a death beam right at Piccolo, which hits him straight in the chest. And so he does it again and again to all the Z fighters. This is when finally Goku is healed and he starts to get out of the healing tank. Frieza knows that he cannot beat the Z fighters though in this form. He's too weak in this form. So Frieza says, prepare for my final form before transforming." Straight off the bat, Frieza just starts toying with Vegeta and Kui, demolishing them. After he's done beating the pride out of Vegeta and beating Kui to almost a dead pulp, he goes for Tien, which he easily disposes of. Then he goes for Nail and Piccolo, who he easily disposes of. Then he goes for Krillin and Gohan, and you already know what happens. He just mercilessly beats them before going back to Vegeta, wrapping his tail around him and just choking him. Yeah, Vegeta screaming in pain, and Kui is standing there like, how could he stand my ultimate blast? Kui is able to shoot one more blast right at Frieza. Frieza just takes it head on before saying that you'll have your turn soon, Kui. Right now he's dealing with Vegeta before choking Vegeta harder, and Vegeta screams. Goku has finally arrived on the scene to see all of his friends beaten up to almost the point of death. Goku gets into a fighting stance. The dying Vegeta tells him that Frieza was the one to destroy their home planet, tells him a little bit about their home planet. Kui is able to confirm this. Then Vegeta smiles, cries, and says that Kakarot is the legendary Super Saiyan before Frieza kills him. Goku gets into a fighting stance and tells Frieza that he won't show him any mercy, not after what he did. And then Goku and Frieza, they go at it, being about evenly matched, since Goku's just a tad bit weaker in this story. So, Goku and Frieza trade blow for blow, while Goku is building a plan. Goku, after 15 minutes of fighting Frieza, and then another 25 minutes, tells Piccolo and the gang that he has an idea, and tells him how he's gonna make a spirit bomb and throw it at Frieza, but he needs time. And so Piccolo and Nail look at each other. Piccolo says that he's learned this new technique on King Kai's world, and that King Kai, he calls it fusion. Nail and Piccolo know what they need to do to beat Frieza, so quickly Piccolo teaches Nail the fusion dance, and they're able to perform it. "We are new Piccolo," they say, as this was a powerful fusion. Piccolo would be able to more than hold off Frieza. In fact, they would be able to destroy Frieza, absolutely demolish him, with no mercy either. Goku says that he is done now, and they don't need to hold Frieza off anymore. Namekiolo says okay before shooting one last blast at Frieza before flying away, and the fusion is undone. The giant blue spirit bomb digests Frieza inside of it, and Frieza should be dead, Goku thinks, as he lays on the ground smiling as he just beat his strongest opponent yet. But then you hear bloop, and then you hear Krillin scream. Then another scream from Tien as he falls onto the ground. Then another from Nail as he is shot in an instant and falls to the ground. Piccolo rushes to his new best friend's aid and watches over him as Nail says to Piccolo, "You had an evil heart when you came, I could feel it. But right now, you are the Super Namekian, I can feel it." Seeing one of his only friends dies enrages Piccolo, and just when he's about to rush at Frieza, he gets a death beam straight in the head. And to top it all off, Frieza throws a giant death ball right at Krillin, obliterating him, and now exploding the planet, which means that the planet will fully blow up in a couple minutes, Frieza says. As he watches Goku in anger, Goku just starts screaming for some reason, and Frieza doesn't understand. "Oh, I just might have killed his friend, and he might be mad," Frieza thinks. Frieza looks over. He cannot believe it. It's it's a Super Saiyan! He screams. Kui, who's been hiding at under a rock after Piccolo got shot and scared he was gonna get shot too, screams too, saying that his power, it's incredible. Then Goku would tell the only people who could really walk right now and talk, Gohan, Tien, and Kui, to take everyone back on the ship and leave right now. Gohan is hesitant, but when he sees the look in his father's eyes, and when Goku screams, "Now!" Gohan picks up Krillin and Vegeta and runs back to the ship. Goku and Frieza just are battling to the death right now, again and again, blow after blow. Frieza starts going 100% and so does Goku. Finally, the last person standing is Goku while Frieza lies there. Goku leaves on a Ginyu Force pod but notices that all five of the pods aren't there. He wonders if someone must have taken one before leaving on his to Yardrat. And so Frieza explodes with the planet, but doesn't die as he is found by his brother and King Cold and is made into Mecha Frieza, who will be coming to Earth soon. But all of that will happen in the next part. Right now, this is where we're gonna leave the story for right now. So hit like, subscribe, and yeah, make sure you watch part 3 where we'll be starting the Android saga.